Hello there, shipmates. Hey, I just wanted to let you know my heart has been heavy today. Today being Sunday, the 11th of October. Um, I hope you folks had a very good weekend. But there was something I wanted to share. And I was having a conversation with the people that put together Beethoven and Miss Fortune cookies and tried to sell it at the Arts Midwest Western Arts Alliance conference over the past 4 days, Tuesday through Friday, 6 through 9 October. We were having a conversation about um, we were having a conversation about a lot of things, but we were talking about the future. What does the future hold with the Black Lives Matter movement? Also, we talked a little bit about how good people end up being the beneficiaries of the negative movements and of politics, doctrine, political doctrines that exist. And so I wanted to share this with you. I know that when a movement has taken hold and is beginning to affect change, like affirmative action back in the 60s and into the 70s, like the Great Society back in 68 with President Johnson, um, like so many of the programs that came, to fruition that were considered doctrinal programs. Uh, Programs so big that they have made the history books, like the Tennessee Valley Authority the Works Progress Administration, and and you can go on and on and on and on and on. Doctrines. Here's the thought that Caven Thomas has, after being on this planet for 50 years, and I don't think I would have been able to come up with this had I been on the planet for 40 years or 30 years or 20. And this is that. The changes that are taking place right now with the BLM movement are really not so much for us. They are for our grandchildren and our great grandchildren, people you don't even know, people you will never get to meet, most of us. Um, the wheels of progress don't move nearly as fast when it comes to sociological situations. And so we have to understand that there is going to be a lot of detritus that is stuck in the middle, a group of people who get crushed under the weight of society change. And I feel bad for those people, and I'm sorry for those people to experience that. But that's what doctrines are supposed to do. They're for the future. They're not for the now. They are the slow hardening of old wood, and it's just the way our system works. We're not immediate. There might be super fast changes. My God, there weren't smartphones 20 years ago and all of that. But that actually is not so much. Uh, um, it's not so much of a societal change. Sorry, so that's a revolution, and that that is it, in all truth, I don't think it's done that much great for us. I just think it's something that happens to be a little easier for us to find out how to get from point A to point B, but and to buy food online and to look at porn. But beyond that, it isn't that. It's not a sociological change that is that is as big as, say, the Great Society or any of the policies that Roosevelt brought into. It just doesn't work that way. So anyway, every time there's a large sociological change or societal change, there are a lot of people who get crushed underfoot. And you have a lot of reason to bitch and complain about it, but it happens. And what we have to do is best to deal with staying out of being crushed by those changes, um, and 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 deal with them as best we can. That's all I really wanted to say. And it's only now, a person in my 50s, that I have come to that understanding. Sorry, I hope this didn't bore you. Because I'm long after 55, never long after 5 minutes. Anyway, have yourself a very good night. You see me in my flannel. I'm getting ready to go to bed. We'll see you later. Take care of yourselves, folks. We'll talk.